hoping I could take that certain
Thank
information.
God you're back,
But what
Forrest.
the
I've been running out of stuff to pad our airtime with.
Peggy, you work in radio.
Forrest, I'm stressed. I mean, really, how are we supposed to keep a show going with all this happening?
That's our job.
This is our job, Peggy. We gotta do it.
You're right. So, what's the plan now?
I think we should call Virginia back.
All
I
right,
agree.
I'll get her on the line.
Hello again, Gallows Creek. This is Forrest Nash.
Damn, that's a cool looking album.
We're circling closer to the truth behind tonight's events. To this end, we're calling back one of our earlier callers, Virginia Sullivan.
Fredman Plunker here? Who's this? Is it you? Goose?
No, it's Forrest.
Plunker, hey, it's the Radio Man, Forrest Nash.
Radio Man? What's up?
Solving mysteries, saving lives. The huge.
Right on.
Plunker, what are you doing at Virginia's house?
She asked if we could stay to keep an eye out for that whistling turd. So we're hanging out, bro.
Well, that's
It's
big.
actually kind of
Plunker.
wholesome, not gonna lie.
No, it's nothing.
Can I speak to Virginia?
Sure thing, Radio Man. I'll just go get her.
Who is this?
Hey, Virginia, it's Forrest. I'm glad you're still okay.
Oh, Forrest. Sorry, I'm still jumpy.
Don't be sorry.
Don't be sorry. You've been through a lot.
I'm so sorry this happened to you,
We do
Virginia.
need to talk
I
though.
thought I was. I thought.
Easy. We're not calling to talk about earlier. We're calling because we think you can help us understand why this is happening tonight.
Me? What would I know?
Clive.
Does the name Clive mean anything to you?
Clive? No. I don't know that name. What are you asking about this for?
You mentioned that name earlier when you called us the first time.
I don't know what I said then. I was petrified, Forrest.
Clive's the janitor at our station, and we know you spoke to him in the past.
Forrest, please. You don't know what you're doing. He'll come for me.
Virginia, it's okay. Clive won't be coming after you.
We think Clive's dead.
Dead? But isn't he? He's the whistling man, Forrest.
No, he's not.
We found evidence to the contrary.
But
It's true.
And we found your autopsy reports for George Barrow.
how? I saw him destroy them.
Well, he didn't.
Apparently not.
I don't know if he kept them or made copies or what, but we found them. And we know it's related to what's happening tonight, which is why we called you. Why did you write a false report?
All right. One day, I came into work to find a boy on my slab. And as I finished the autopsy, this man, Clive, he just burst in. And he started making demands to give over the reports, to falsify what I found. Of course I said no. But, well, when someone wants to make you do something, they can use the carrot or the stick. For me, he used both. You see, my sister is sick. She has a chronic condition that's never going away. It's expensive to treat, and it was getting to where I couldn't afford it. And Clive promised me that his employer would pay for my sister's treatment if I did what he said, and that if I ever spoke about this, he'd beat me to within an inch of my life. I don't know why he
Jesus.
had me do it, but my sister needed me. You have to understand, she needed me.
We understand.
I get it.
Thank you, Virginia. That was brave.
God, I just want this nightmare to end.
This will help end it, Virginia. Thank you.
Stay safe, Virginia. So, Virginia's tied up in all of this.
Clive threatened her to keep quiet about George's death. But for who? Why cover up these details?
That's a
Well,
good
we
question.
know Sandra was involved in George's death. Do you want to call her?
I do.
Absolutely.
Alright, but before we go asking questions, I think we should know what we want to ask. Is that fair?
Yeah, we need to ask her about finding the body. She was the one who discovered it, but something just doesn't add up.
100%. She knows more than she's saying.
I wonder what she's hiding.
We'll hopefully find out soon. Anyway, just be careful when you're talking to her. Don't push too hard. We don't want her to hang up.
I agree. Which is why I'm gonna save.
I'll
I
be
can
careful.
already
Alright, calling her now.
see
Hopefully she's
possible
at her
problem.
jazz studio. Aha! Forrest, you're through.
Hello, this is Sandra at Jazz Pizzazz Jazz Studio. Who is this?
Hello again, Sandra! It's Forrest Nash of 189.16, The Scream. And you're live on air.
Oh, I always thought folks called into a radio show, not the other way around. How jazzy.
Okay.
What can I do for you?
Well, we're trying to understand what's behind the attacks tonight. We had a few questions.
Why, Forrest, of course. Heck, after the way you saved my life, I'd say yes to just about anything you asked.
Crazy thing to say. Not why were you targeted? Fuck.
Really? Well, that sounds nice. I might just call you back tomorrow then, too.
Oh, you got my number. But what about tonight? Is there anything you want to talk
Okay.
about right now?
Remember why we called, Forrest.
Of course. Do you know why the Whistling Man might have targeted you?
Ha! As far as I could tell, he was just a knife-wielding psycho with superhuman cardio. He'd have chased after anybody.
Right. Well, we think he might be chasing specific people. People who know about the death of a boy named George.
Oh, I don't know anything about that. Sorry.
Now, are you keeping secrets? You found the body, don't play games. You don't want to push too hard. This might be too direct, so let's go with this.
Have you had to keep quiet about anything? Any secrets you've had to keep?
What would I have to keep quiet about?
I don't know. I mean, could be that you've seen something or heard something.
I never saw anything. And even if I did, what would that matter?
Yes!
And it was years
Okay.
ago.
You okay?
Sandra, are you okay?
It was years ago.
We
We
know.
know, Sandra.
You do? You know about?
Yes. Of course.
Oh,
This studio is my life.
yes, we
After I
know.
found the body in the river.
No, you tell
I
us so
couldn't
that
close the
everyone
studio.
can
Do
know.
you understand?
Sure.
Sure. I understand.
When the rent just kept going up, he said he'd stop if...
Holy
I just
shit,
needed to
someone
keep
is
quiet.
paying some
And
big
everything will be okay.
bucks. Don't say who is he. Don't say that's low. Go.
Of course. We understand.
I mean, it's not like I killed him. What was the harm in saying I found him in the reservoir instead of the river? Right? Right? I'm sorry. I can't do this.
And she's gone. I don't think that could have gone any better.
Okay.
You truly did great, Forrest.
Well, folks, if anyone out there has any thoughts
Fortunately, we
on
couldn't
what's
get a
going
name,
on tonight, please call in.
but no, that's
That's good timing. We've got a call waiting just this second.
Oh. Alright. Snag a save.
Welcome to 189.16 The Scream with me, your host, Forrest Nash.
Hi, Forrest. I know this is really out of the blue with everything happening
Haunty.
tonight, but I wondered if you could send a special birthday message to my
No,
mom.
I know that voice.
You know what?
Fine.
I'd welcome a change
I'll
of pace.
play along.
I'd be glad to.
Thank you, Forrest. He's my Uncle Ron.
Uncle Ron.
His first
You
name's
gotta be
Peter,
fucking with me,
but
actually.
he never liked
You gotta be
his
fucking
name.
with my entire asshole
But
right now.
since he always had salt and pepper hair, even as a kid, can you believe it? Folks always called him Pepper.
Pepper.
Thanks for the history lesson. Is there anything besides happy birthday you would like to say to Mr. Pepper? Oh my god damn it!
Yes! Tell him he can get the best birthday deals and party packages
Slur.
here at
Slur,
Start
bro.
hanging out.
You son of a bitch! Stop calling us!
Sorry, Forrest. Let's just move on. We've already got another caller on the line.
Fine.
This is 189.16, The Scream. I'm Forrest Nash. You're on the air, caller. Caller.
No shot. No
Ponty.
fucking shot.
Ponty's Pizza always delivers. Come rain or sleet or whistling man, we'll be there.
Oh,
Forrest?
I feel that anger.
Forrest? Are
in my
you
heart.
okay?
I'm finna crash
Forrest?
out.
I hope the whistling man gets him with his own pizza slicer.
Jesus, Forrest?
Sorry, that was too much.
You know what?
It's okay.
You know what? You know what?
It's been a
Forrest?
high-stress
It wasn't
night.
enough.
Don't worry about him
Mad
anymore,
as hell.
okay? Not for tonight, anyway. I think he's spent for now. We've got another call, whenever you're ready.
You got me fucked up. What's up, gang? How you doing?
Folks, don't spend your money at Pawnee's Pizza. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Moving along, I'd like to welcome another caller to 189.16 The Scream. With me, Forrest Nash. Who may I say is calling?
Well, hello again, Forrest.
Don. I bet I know why you're calling. I'm sorry I didn't play your song. There's a lot going on. But please?
Never mind that now. First, I'm calling because I need your help.
Oh? What's wrong?
Are you in danger?
I sure am.
Shit.
Do you
Fuck
mean
that.
Yes, he's after me now.
you?
I think so. He must have heard me on the radio helping you.
Right.
Okay. Tell us everything.
I was out following a lead, trying to work out who would be next after Chuck.
And what happened?
I started to feel like I was being followed. I came back to my apartment building, but this newfangled security system has me locked out. I need you to help me get inside.
Why don't you just ask a neighbor?
Can a neighbor let you in?
I only moved in last week. I don't know anybody yet. There's not even a buzzer here, only the keypad for the entry code. I need that code to get inside.
Which apartment block do you live in? Maybe one of our listeners lives there too.
It's the new Woodside apartment building between the town hall and the trailer park. But I doubt any of your listeners live there. I don't have many neighbors.
Sounds like a prime piece of real estate.
Sound really carries at night. Shit.
What?
Is
Neighbor's
that
dog?
a neighbor's dog?
Yes, it is. Boy, I wish he'd muzzle that thing and... Oh. And now he's blasting David Scopo out of his window. This night can't get any... The whistling man. He's coming down the street. I don't think he's seen me yet. Forrest, please. I need your help. I need the code for that security system, or I'm gonna die.
Let's the neighbor's name?
What's your neighbor's name?
I don't know my neighbors, remember? Please, I need to get in.
Can you get your neighbor's attention?
That the whistling man will see me, Forrest. I can't do that.
What's the name of the security system?
There's a sticker on the box. It says Starling Security 4000 keypad, and it looks like it wants a 6-digit number.
Starling Security 4000, huh?
That's right. Very newly installed. I need the key code before the whistling man gets me.
Yeah, of course. Don't worry, Don.
Thank you, Forrest. I knew I could count on you. I'll sit out of sight. Call me back soon.
All right, folks. Here's a little tune for you all to enjoy while I try to break Dawn into her apartment. You were pretty quiet there, Peggy.
Forrest, was it just me, or was there something...
Yeah, it wasn't just
Fucking
you.
weird.
Something was weird about that.
Yeah, well, tell you what, we have a Starling 4000, or whatever, here at KFAM. Clive bought one for the station. Maybe we can find something to help. Well, I'm not sure who, but to help someone.
Okay, so she's locked out of the Woodside Apartments, and somewhere, Clive probably has the papers for the Starling 4000.
You said the Woodside Apartments, right? Okay, the Woodside Apartments are here. Huh. Interesting. I guess it makes sense if that's the main street, but it's a lot, easier than I. Woodside Apartments and no neighbors, huh? Okay. Seems a little fucking suspicious, but okay. Neighbor's dog is in. Is this the thing?
Order delivery form. Starling must have left this by accident. This system's not even installed at Woodside.
Unable to type shit. Actually, what the fuck? Okay. It's installed here, not at Woodside. The fucking roller rink. Jesus. Piece of shit. Okay. Nah, she's fucking bugging right now. Hey Peggy, there's some fuck ass nonsense going on.
Starling 4000. User manual. Ah, these codes should come in handy.
Alarm test deactivation code. Alarm test. Please change these codes immediately to prevent unwanted. Bet. Let's start over. Okay, but okay, let's give her that 19, 15, 19 one. Cause she thinks I'm fucking stupid, so now she gotta pay. Your disc fucking sucks, by the way. Your song blows. I'm gonna play the second one.
Welcome back, Forrest. Find anything?
The Starling 4000 security manual. It's got a bunch of codes.
Good. And did you find anything else?
I saw a list of everyone else who bought the Starling 4000. Know who was on there?
Oh my god. Roller Ricky! Do you think we should give him a call? Is that crazy? I don't know what you'd say, but...
That might be a good idea.
Okay, one moment. I got the number here. Patching you through.
Shit.
He probably can't hear it over the music.
Fuck.
Forrest, I don't know about this. This is super weird.
Just
I
put me
agree.
through to Don. I'll take care of it.
Okay, and now I think the brightness settings are too high.
This one way or another.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
if
a
you
lot
say
less
so.
aggressive.
Line 1, whenever you're ready.
Yeah, let's get the stupid
Don,
bitch.
are you there? This is Forrest Nash from 189.16, The Scream.
Oh, thank God you're back. I'm so afraid. What's the code to the gate?
Oh.
The code is 191519.
Thank you, Forrest.
Mm-hmm.
Son of a bitch. Ah!
Is she?
Yeah, stay out!
Let's fucking go, Roller Ricky!
Sanctity of the ring! Don't ever come back here again! I'm calling the cops!
Thank God.
Hello? Is someone there?
Ricky,
Yeah,
get
it's me,
back
big dog.
inside and turn on the radio. Whoever that was, she was trying to break into the ring.
She? Forrest, man, you got no idea. That was him! That
What?
was the whistling man! The alarm gave me just enough time to get my rifle. I don't like hurting folk, but I can't let anything happen to Maxie. He's my best friend, you know? Listen, man, I'm heading back inside. Gonna barricade that window.
Wait, Don's
Man,
the whistling man?
Thank you. You and Peggy can skate for free, whenever you want, forever. That's a done deal.
Thanks, Ricky. Can't wait.
You got it. Talk to you soon.
Okay, Gallows Creek. Here's some music while we process what just happened.
Fucking insanity.
So, the whistling man is a woman?
I had my... No, not at all.
I know. I can't believe it.
She
I didn't
called
get
up.
shit.
You spoke to her multiple times.
I thought she was just regular Gallows Creek Strange.
Really, Forrest?
Okay, Peggy, I'm not trying to
Why do
hear
you think
it.
she
I just
requested
got
that
a
song?
fucking tape here to get me outside.
To get me outside?
Maybe, but how? She didn't know the song was outside to start with.
That's right. She never actually attacked me out there.
So? What now?
I guess I should make an announcement. We do have new info.
Okay, kill the music and you can make the announcement. Okay, you're live in 3, 2...
Hey folks, this is Forrest Nash here. I hope you're all safely locked inside. For those of you listening to that last call, you might be wondering what to make of it all. Here's our take. We now believe the killer is actually a woman. One who might manipulate you into letting her in before she attacks you.
Our neighbors, we need to... Fuck. This might bite me in the ass, so...
I'm sad to say, but it's time to trust no one. The killer was calling themselves Dawn. This could be a fake name. If anyone needs help or you have info on the killer, please call in. You folks have my new number, right? It's 911. Hopefully, our next caller can help shed some light on our killer.
Hey, we had a call come in.
Okay, folks, time to take a call. You're through to Forrest Nash on 189.16, The Scream.
Hey, man.
Murphy?
Murphy?
Damn straight.
What's going on, Murphy? You in danger again?
Nah, man. I've just been listening to the show here at home. And since you asked folks to call in if they could help out, well, I'm calling. I don't know if I can say as much as other folks have, but I figure I wouldn't be a good role model to Fernando if I didn't try to help, you know?
Oh, that's valid. You're a good dad.
You're a good father, Murphy.
Absolutely. Fernando's a lucky kid.
Oh, thanks. So, what do you want to know?
Well, what can you tell us?
I don't know, really.
All right. Well, do you know anything about the death of George Barrow?
Absolutely nothing.
Okay.
Brother,
What about
why
the
did you
killer
call
herself?
Herself? Man, I didn't get my ass kicked by a lady.
in? Okay, bro.
The man I went toe-to-toe with was a man.
You heard the last call, right, Murphy?
Yep.
So you know it's a woman, and you were trained by a VHS, Murphy.
That's got your
I
ass
know,
there.
but, man, how could it have been a woman under that mask?
Let's just move on. Do you know anything about the history of the Whistling Man?
No, sir. Tonight's the first time I ever heard of him.
What?
I
What?
moved here 3 years ago, man. What do you want from me?
Hey, man, take it easy, bro. I'm a chill.
Hey, man, no worries. Just thank you for trying.
Right. Sorry
I
I
appreciate
couldn't
it,
help y'all
bro.
more, man. Now, if you'd have asked me about gators,
Forrest, we have a call coming in.
Not right
Sorry,
now,
Murphy,
bro.
I think that's all we've got time for right now.
all right. I'll catch y'all with the gator talk later.
Sure, bro. Gators are pretty
Well, folks,
cool.
that was a bust. But perhaps our next caller has more they can tell us. Let's find out.
That's a save.
This is Forrest Nash, and you're listening.
Please help me. My name is Casey Moore. I'm at 25 Nancy Drive. My best friend's been stabbed. He's bleeding everywhere. I don't know what to do. Please help me.
What the fuck? Jesus, what
Somebody's been
happened?
stabbed. Can you tell me what happened?
We'd been out at the reservoir. We were heading back to his place when we heard this whistling all of a sudden. He just started freaking out. He screamed at me, told me to hide. I'd never seen him like that, and I just panicked and ran and hid in a bush.
Oh no. Forrest.
Then what happened?
He went up the road and talked to someone. I couldn't really hear or see anything. It sounded like he might have known the person, and they just stabbed him.
Good lord.
Casey, was his attacker the Whistling Man?
The who? They had a mask and wore all black? That's all I know. Please,
Close enough.
we need help here.
I'll give you
Alright.
help, but I need to know. Where did the masked person go?
They left. They left him to bleed out. I waited until they were gone, then dragged him into the garage and called 911.
Wait, why didn't she make sure he was dead?
I don't know.
Good
I think
question.
I heard them say something like, "It's not so funny now, is it?" Before they left, but please, he needs to get to the hospital. I can't drive, so we need an ambulance.
Forrest, The ambulance was destroyed in the explosion at the gas station.
Yep.
You should get all the info you can.
Okay.
Can you tell us where your friend was
That's the most
stabbed?
important thing.
They stabbed him in the stomach, and then stabbed him again in his leg when he was on the ground, and it's... Oh, the knife is still there in his leg!
What's your friend's name,
Do
Casey?
not take that thing out.
Jason Parker!
We'll be right back. Peggy, patch us through to the hospital.
Funny
On it.
now.
Phoning St. Gabriel's now. Switch to line 2.
Jesus. It's not even on the
Hello, St. Gabriel's Hospital. How can I help you?
Hi, this is Forrest Nash from 189.16. We have a stab victim at 25 Nancy Drive named Jason Parker. He's been stabbed in the stomach and the leg. He's bleeding heavily.
Oh, God, I'm sorry. But the ambulance is... well, you know.
I know, but please, we need something, or he's going to die.
Forrest, Listen, you're going to have to get him here. We need to see him, and we can't get there ourselves right now.
We don't have any way to drive him right now. And even if we did, he's bleeding out fast.
All right, listen. We need to buy him time to get here. That means stopping the blood first, and then finding someone to stabilize him. To stabilize him, you really need someone with first aid training. Do either of you have any?
No.
Nope.
Me neither.
Damn it. I'm really sorry about this, but I have other patients who can't wait. All I can do is talk you through the procedure as quick as I can, and then leave the rest to you. You think you can handle that?
Fuck yeah, let's do it.
Hit me. I'm sure we can handle it.
Okay, from the top. If he's bleeding out, then you need to get him comfortable and try to stem the bleeding. Lay
Get
him
him comfy.
down.
Lay him
Apply
down.
continuous pressure directly to the affected areas.
Alright.
When the bleeding slows, get a clean cloth of some kind and hold it over the wounds.
Get them comfortable. Apply pressure. Clean cloths when slowed. Got it. I think.
You said he was stabbed, right?
Yep.
If the object he was stabbed with is still in him, don't take it out. It's stopping the worst of the bleeding right now. If anything, you should secure it so it stays where it is.
I wouldn't have thought of that. It makes sense, though. God, that was a lot of info. But I think we can handle this.
Glad you got it so far, because there's more to go.
Oh, sick.
I'm still with you,
Hit
Doc.
me.
What else do we need to know?
If he's lost a lot of blood, he may enter shock. If he does, act fast. If you applied a cloth and it's bleeding through, don't remove it. Just apply another on top of it.
Bet.
If it's safe, elevate his legs to get blood circulating to his vital organs. Try to keep him warm. Get him to rest and reassure him. We need the patient to stay calm.
All right, don't replace bandages, elevate his legs, keep him warm and calm.
Alright, got it.
This is a lot.
I'm really sorry. That's as much as I can give you right now. Try to stop the bleeding, find someone to get him stabilized, and get him here as quick as you can. Good luck.
All right, Forrest.
It's kind of
Casey's
EMT
still on line
101,
1.
to be honest. Alright, let's do it up.
Hello? Forrest, are you there?
I'm here.
There's Jason.
How is Jason doing?
Badly. He's still bleeding. I need help.
Alright,
I've been
let's do it
putting
up.
pressure on his stomach wound since you left, but he's still bleeding. I don't know what to do.
That's good, Casey. The nurse said to do that.
What about the knife in his leg? It's gotta be hell. Should I pull it out?
Don't you fucking dare.
No, don't touch the knife. The bleeding will get worse if you pull it out.
Are you sure? I'm sorry. I'm gonna stop making suggestions.
No, don't worry, Casey. We're a team here. We're all going to get Jason through this. Casey, is his leg wound bleeding right now?
I hate looking at that knife. Yeah. It's bleeding. His stomach is worse, though.
Secure the knife.
I think we need to secure the knife so it doesn't move around. Do you have anything you can tie around it?
Yeah. There's some laundry piled up on top of the dryer, some cloths on the hood of the car, and what else? I guess I've got my jacket.
Take the cleaning rags and hold them over the wound.
No! No, I
I
balls
really
that.
hope these are...
No, for some reason my brain was thinking clean rags. That is not what that is.
This is Forrest Nash, and you're listening.
Please help me. My name is Casey Moore. on 25 Nancy Drive.
Fast track this.
My best friend's been stabbed. He's bleeding everywhere. I don't know what to do. Please help me.
What happened?
Somebody's been stabbed? Can you tell me what happened?
We've been out at the reservoir. We were heading back to his place when we heard this whistling all of a sudden. He just started freaking out. He screamed at me, told me to hide. I'd never seen him like that, and I just panicked and ran and hid in a bush.
Oh no. Forrest.
Then what happened?
He went up the road and talked to someone. I couldn't really hear or see anything. It sounded like he might have known the person, and they just stabbed him.
Casey, was his attacker the whistling man?
The who? They had a mask and wore all black? That's all I know. Please, we need help here.
I'll get you help, but I need to know. Where did the masked person go?
They left. They left him to bleed out. I waited until they
Which
were
is
gone,
weird, right?
then dragged him into the garage and called 911.
Wait, why didn't she make sure he was dead?
I don't know. I think I heard them say something like, "It's not so funny now, is it?" before they left, but please, he needs to get to the hospital. I can't drive, so we need an ambulance.
Forrest, the ambulance was destroyed in the explosion at the gas station. You should get all the info you can.
Can you tell us where your friend was stabbed?
They stabbed him in the stomach, and then stabbed him again in his leg when he was on the ground, and it's... Oh, the knife is still there in his leg!
What's your friend's name, Casey?
It's Jason Parker.
We'll be right back. Peggy, patch us through to the hospital.
On it. Phoning St. Gabriel's now. Switch to line 2.
Hello, St. Gabriel's Hospital. How can I help you?
Hi, this is Forrest Nash from 189.16.
Stop doing the voice.
We have a stab victim at 25 Nancy Drive named Jason Parker. He's been stabbed in the stomach and the leg. He's bleeding heavily.
Oh, God, I'm sorry. But the ambulance is... well, you know.
I know, but please, we need something, or he's going to die.
Forrest, listen, you're going to have to get him here. We need to see him, and we can't get there ourselves right now.
We don't have any way to drive him right now. And even if we did, he's bleeding out fast.
All right, listen. We need to buy him time to get here. That means stopping the blood first, and then finding someone to stabilize him. To stabilize him, you really need someone with first aid training. Do either of you have any?
No.
Nope.
Me neither.
Damn it. I'm really sorry about this, but I have other
You're
meetings
so
and can't
bummed.
wait. All I can do is talk you through the procedure as quick as I can, and then leave the rest to you. You think you can handle that?
We'll try. Yeah, we're pretty good at it.
Hit me. I'm sure we can handle it.
Okay, from the top. If he's bleeding out, then you need to get him comfortable and try to stem the bleeding. Lay him down. Apply continuous pressure directly to the affected areas. When the bleeding slows, get a clean cloth of some kind and hold it over the wounds.
Get them comfortable. Apply pressure. Clean cloths when slowed. Got it, I think.
You said he was stabbed, right? If the object he was stabbed with is still in him, don't take it out. It's stopping the worst of the bleeding. If anything, you should secure it so it stays where it is.
I wouldn't have thought of that. It makes sense, though. God, that was a lot of info. But I think we can handle this.
Glad you got it so far, because there's more to go.
Let's keep going.
I'm still with you, Doc. What else do we need to know?
If he's lost a lot of blood, he may enter shock. If he does, act fast. If you applied a cloth and it's bleeding through, don't remove it. Just apply another on top of it. If it's safe, elevate his legs to get blood circulating to his vital organs. Try to keep him warm. Get him to rest and reassure him. We need the patient to stay calm.
All right, don't replace bandages, elevate his legs, keep him warm and calm. This is a lot.
I'm really sorry. That's as much as I can give you right now.
Nah, that's
Try
good.
to stop the bleeding. Find someone to get him stabilized, and get him here as quick as you can. Good luck.
All right, Forrest. Casey's still on line 1.
Bet. Let's do this thing. First things first. Save.
Hello? Hello? Forrest, are you there?
Yep, how's Jason?
How is Jason doing?
Badly. He's still bleeding. I need help. I've been putting pressure on his stomach wound since you left, but he's still bleeding. I don't know what to do.
That's good, Casey. The nurse said to do that.
What about the knife in his leg? It's gotta be hell. Should I pull it out?
Absolutely not. Do not touch that knife.
No, don't touch the knife. The bleeding will get worse if you pull
The
it out.
world famous
Are
annual
you sure?
Jesus.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna stop making suggestions.
No,
was a
don't
mistake.
worry, Casey. We're a team here. We're all going to get Jason through this. Casey, is his leg wound bleeding right now?
I hate looking at that knife. Yeah. It's bleeding. His stomach is worse, though.
Okay. Secure the
We need
knife.
to secure the knife so it doesn't move around. Do you have anything you can tie around it?
Yeah. There's some laundry piled up on top of the dryer, some cloths on the hood of the car, and what else?
Yeah, the laundry, even if it's
I
wet,
guess
it's
I
on
brought
top
my
of the
jacket.
dryer, so should be good. Use the laundry, not the Kleenex.
Look in the laundry for something like a towel or a shirt. Hold that over the wound.
Okay. Looks like I'm gonna have to buy you some new whites, Jason. Here we go. I'm sorry, Jason. It's secure. I'm putting pressure on his stomach again. I'm starting to think we might make it.
Forrest, can I have a word?
Casey, I'm gonna have a quick word with Peggy. Keep putting that pressure on and let us know when the bleeding is under control. You're doing great.
But what if something happens?
We'll still be here. Just shout if you need anything, and we'll be there. I promise.
Okay. I'll wait. Jason, please be okay.
What's up, Peggy?
We can't stay on the line with her all night. Dawn is still out there. What if other people need us?
You're right. She's probably on her way to her next target right now.
Exactly. And you heard the nurse. We need someone there with training who can stabilize him. He's got to get to the hospital somehow.
Someone nearby?
Could somebody nearby help them? Maybe drive them to the hospital?
You know, that's exactly what I was wondering.
Do you have anybody in mind?
I might. A little before you started working here, KFAM did a mandatory first aid training course. Me and Karen missed it because we were away on a producer getaway.
You skipped it, didn't you?
Yep.
Never mind. So, how does KFAM's first aid course help us?
Casey said they're at 25 Nancy Drive, right?
Yeah? Why?
They put up a bunch of cheap houses around there about 10 years ago. So a bunch of people here at the station live around there.
Do you think any of them could help Casey and Jason?
Probably, but I don't know who lives there. And since I missed the training day, I don't know who knows first aid.
Could you call them and ask?
I don't know everybody's numbers. I've only ever called Karen. Everybody's personnel info is probably in Reggie's office.
Got it. I'll look through their files in Reggie's office. It's a life or death situation. I'm sure they won't mind.
Right. But there are a couple of problems with that.
Of course.
Naturally.
It's sensitive information, so Reggie probably locked it in his safe.
Great. Great. Do you have any idea what the combo for the safe could be?
Not a clue. Reggie's a serial note-taker, though. Maybe something in his office will give it away. Right. There is something else.
I'm not gonna like this, am I?
Have you ever heard, "The future is floppy"?
Peggy, what the hell are you talking about?
I'm talking
They're
about
floppy
disks.
disks.
Floppy disks are like these futuristic
God.
things that have information on them.
Damn
You
it.
put them in a computer and they do something.
Peggy, I know what a floppy disk is.
Anyway, Reggie decided that the future is floppy and started phasing out our physical records and replacing them with these floppy disks.
You gotta be
I
fucking
imagine
with
it's
me.
the same for our personnel files.
That's good to know. Since we haven't heard anything from Casey, I'm guessing Jason's okay for now. I'll check out Reggie's office and see what I can find.
You'll need a key for that. I'll just slide it under my door now.
Thanks, Peggy. I
Alright,
just have to look around.
let's move.
Good. I'll patch my mic down to the office,
Yeah.
so you'll hear me over the
Yeah.
intercom.
Yeah. Oh, camera free. Alright. Key acquired. And that sucks to hear about Clive. Big office. Son of a bitch. Okay. Alright. 1308. Oh, jeez. A note taker. Okay. Remember, Reggie Jr.'s birthday is okay, so it's either 0910 or 1009.
Looks like I need a 4-digit code.
Jesus, this fucking guy. And the tapes are. Stop stealing posting notes. It's kind of fun. Oh. Alright. Wait. What are you?
Could this be it?
1107.
Nice.
Alright, we move. Alright. Let's get all these out here. We have to check all these files. A, because content, but B, I forgot I can grab 2 at a time. First one I want to start with me. Okay, maybe I should take the disc that's already out of it. Gimme. Darn. What's this? Oh, that piece of shit. No. Get out of my face.
Get a load of this, Peggy. Apparently, I'm a lone wolf type.
Forrest, what are you doing?
Oh, okay, that's kind of funny.
For this. We have a man literally dying on the line, and you're more
Sorry.
interested in you.
You're right, I'm sorry. I need to focus on possible candidates. I can read the rest of this later.
What an asshole. Alright. Okay, hold on. What the fuck was that? There better have been some Z fighting happening in the background. If you don't know what Z fighting is, that's when items in the world that have collision accidentally get stuck on things and they start rumbling against each other. Z fighting. Alright, Don Hedges, date of birth. Refused to engage in first aid training. Of course, I know he was a war medic. Station policy. Oh. Oh. Okay, he's at 14 Nancy Drive. It's not helpful. Oh, so he's literally on the same street. Okay. Okay, Brad is fucking useless. This guy John Hedges, it seems like the vibe. Did she do the... Karen has started mentoring Peggy. Good for Peggy. They're even doing team building training getaways. Alien side. You don't get this out of my face. Okay, that's fucking useless.
Hey, Peggy. I think Reggie's on to you and Karen. Maybe don't bring those little drink umbrellas into work for a while.
What? Why are you reading my file? You need to find someone who can help Casey. We already know I can't. Don't waste time.
You're right. I'm sorry. I need to focus on possible candidates. I really shouldn't have read both. We're in a hurry.
Holy shit. Alright, so anyways, Clive is the answer. we're done.
Hey, Peggy, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Did you find what we need?
Give me a second. Is Clive's number in here? Yeah, 5420735. Bet. I know who to call.
I think I know who our best bet is to help Casey and Jason.
All right, good work. Who should I... Hello? Is anybody there? Please pick up.
Casey, I'm here. What's wrong?
Jason started going pale.
Shit, he's going into shock.
Just threw up everywhere. What's happening? What do I do?
He's going into shock.
Sounds like he's going into shock. Casey, just stay calm. It's going to be okay.
But the bleeding seemed to slow down. Did I mess up? Jason, I'm sorry.
Casey, calm down. You've done everything right. I need you to listen to me, okay? For Jason.
What did the nurse say to do about shock?
Elevate his wounds. Jesus,
Casey,
elevate his legs.
I need you to elevate Jason's legs. We need to get the blood flowing to his vital organs.
Got it. Jason, stay with me. I'm just gonna move you. This might hurt. Okay. I propped his legs up on some boxes. I'm looking at my notes. We need to get Jason as warm and comfortable as possible. Do you have anything you could use nearby, Casey? Yeah. I still have some laundry next to me. I'll wrap him in some blankets. Just give me a second. Sorry. Jason's bleeding through his bandages. Should I get him new ones? Or... Oh, God.
No, don't replace. Apply additional.
Don't remove the bandage. Apply another one on top of it. Do you still have something you can use?
I've used the rest of the laundry to keep him warm, so... I'll use my jacket. I can always get a new one. I'll fix his bandage and get him warm. Hold on, please.
Okay, cool. Should still be good.
Sorry. I'm done. You're gonna be okay, Jason. Just relax now, okay?
He'll be
Jason
fine.
is going to be fine. Just make sure he knows he's going to be okay, okay?
Okay. Please. I can't give him what he needs. Please, help. I can't lose him. All right, Forrest, we need to hurry. Jason doesn't sound like he's doing too well. You said you knew who to call earlier? Who was it?
John Hedges.
We need to call John Hedges. He lives on Nancy Drive. He didn't really participate in the first aid training, but he's a former war medic. He's probably the most trained person we have.
Really? I never really spoke to him before. A war medic, huh?
Yeah, and according to Reggie's notes, John keeps all of his old equipment at his house.
You literally our best option.
All right. What's his number?
542-0735.
Calling now. Let's hope he picks.
Who the hell is this calling me? What time is it?
John, it's Forrest Nash here at KFAM. We have an emergency and we need your help.
Forrest, if this is a work emergency, then it can wait until the goddamn morning. Just leave me a note like everybody else.
Someone has
The
been
man
stabbed.
has been stabbed by the Whistling Man, or... Never mind. He's lost a lot of blood, and he's passed out. We need you to help him.
The Whistling Man? What kind of joke is this?
John, we're not kidding. A man is gonna die if we don't help him right now.
Seriously? I haven't been called on for over 10 years. Where's the patient? What's his condition?
He's at 25 Nancy Drive. I think we got his friend to stem the bleeding, but he's gone into shock. He's passed
Remember,
out right now.
if a stabbing happens or someone gets
Do you
hurt,
know the extent of his injuries?
the
From
most
what we were
important
told,
thing is
he
to
has
try
two major
and
stab wounds.
hold
One to the
off.
stomach and one to the
Not
leg.
hold off.
The knife is
The
still
most
in his
important
leg,
thing is
and the
trying
stomach wound is
to
open.
stabilize them until EMTs can actually get to them.
Damned if he dies on my watch.
Thank you, John. We'll let him know you're on your way.
This is actually really important information to
Hello,
know.
Casey. Are you there? How are we doing?
Bad. Jason seemed really weak and then just started thrashing.
Jesus. How is he
What about
now?
Is he still thrashing?
He's passed out. Please tell me you found someone to help.
Oh,
Casey,
yeah.
help is on the way. My colleague will be there soon.
You hear that, Jason? Someone is coming. You're gonna be just fine. Just hold on for me, okay? Just hold on. Come on.
Hello, Casey. This is John Hedges. I'm here about Jason. Please let me in. I'm guessing that's Jason there. Casey, I'm gonna need your help. Forrest, Peggy, don't you two worry. We've got this from here.
Okay. Forrest, we'll call you back later. I have to go now. Good luck, everyone.
Awesome.
God, I hope he's gonna be all right.
And with that, the show moves on. We're sending our best wishes to Jason.
Alright. Bet.
Well, after all that excitement, I think we could use some music.
Come back upstairs when you're ready.
Alright. Crushed it. I'm so afraid of when eventually we're gonna see a face there, because there's no way they're not gonna show someone at some point.
Coming up for your listening pleasure, it's Caged Tiger with their single, One Last Goodbye.
It's getting pretty late. This might be your last break for the night, so try to enjoy it. Give me a buzz when you want to go back on air.
The game said it's time. Alright, hell yeah. Let's rock and roll.
Let's roll.
You got it. We've got another call coming through, too.
Oh. Ah!
Welcome
There
back
we
to
go.
189.16, The Scream. I believe we have another caller on the line. How are you tonight, caller?
Forrest, it's me, Roller Ricky. Oh, and Maxie's here too.
Oh, hell yeah. Good to hear from you two.
Again. How are you both doing?
Oh, we're good, man. Thanks to you. You're like our guardian angel.
That wouldn't be a bad look for you, Forrest. A little White Wing Halo number? Maybe something for the K-Fam Halloween party.
All right, everyone, let's calm down. Ricky, I'm just glad we could help you and Maxie.
Is there anything else we can help you with, Ricky?
Actually, I think I have some info that might help you.
Oh, what's up?
Really? Oh? What's that?
You see, man, me and Jason know each other.
You know each other?
Yeah, we went to Gallows High and played on the football team together. He was a gnarly offensive linesman, and I was our star wide receiver. Runner Ricky, they called me.
All right, and what does that have to do with tonight?
Well, because George, the guy who drowned, he was on our team too.
What? Tell me about him.
What was George like?
I didn't know him for long, man. I'm sad to say. We had our first team party on the night he drowned. He seemed like such a good dude.
Ricky, were you there when George drowned?
No, man. Once the party turned, I beat feet out of there. Man, I remember George and his girl there. There was a whole lot of love, man. I could see it, you know?
What was her name?
Ricky, please. What was her name?
I never got her name, man. He just called her Bean. I didn't really know her before or see her after that.
Then what did she look like? Please, tell us anything you remember.
I just remember a pretty girl, man. I'm sorry.
Ricky, you said the party didn't last long. What happened?
We were just having a good time, and then the next thing I knew, everyone was running for their life. I looked up and saw a goddamn whistling man in the trees. And I never ran so fast in my life. I ran straight home. Didn't know about George until next morning at school.
I'm guessing it was whistling night, wasn't it? That the whistling man was just another kid.
Yeah. I don't know how George died, but I always felt like if anyone deserved to die that night, it should have been me. And
Nah, man, it wasn't your fault.
Ricky, it wasn't your fault. You're not a bad person.
You couldn't have known.
I know that now, man. It took a long time to learn, but yeah, just thought I'd tell you all what I know.
Thank you, Ricky.
That's helpful, bro.
This helps. Thank you.
You got it, man. Anyway, I think it's time for me and Maxie to free up your phone lines. Thanks for listening, man. I'll let you to it.
Really, Ricky? You're such a homie. I'd grab a drink with Ricky.
All
This
right,
is a
folks.
cool people.
Looks like we got a new lead in the case. If anyone has any info about this mysterious being, please call in.
If she was George's girlfriend back then, she's probably in her mid to late 30s now. Huh. Oh, we have another call coming in, but hang on.
What's up, Peggy?
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 You're gonna want to take this call off the air.
Who is it?
Just do it.
All right, folks, it's time for another track. Here's one to help you sit back and relax. We'll be right back after this.
Give me this one.
This is I'm Coming to Getcha by Vice. One of the best tunes this year.
Peggy, what the hell?
I hope this is good news, Peggy. Who have we got?
Find out for yourself on line 1.
Hello?
Forrest, I'm glad I got back
Holy
through.
shit, it's Leslie.
Sounds like it's been a busy night, huh?
Surprise! It's Leslie, our 911 operator.
Oh, thank
Leading
fucking
the charge
Christ.
from Henderson to come save us. It's so good to hear from you. Are you okay?
We're doing okay. Sarah and I are both happy to be headed back home.
We're happy to have you too. Wait, Sarah?
Oh, yeah, I mean Deputy Martinez. Anyway, we
cute.
got back into radio range a little while ago. We've been listening in, but haven't been able to get through until now.
It's been a long ass night. Help
it's
on
been
the way.
non-stop since you left. Please tell us you're bringing help.
You bet. I'm leading a whole goddamn squad towards Gallows Creek as we speak. Turns out somebody had cut the phone lines. They had no idea what was happening.
That's great news!
Jesus, someone was
That's
hot.
crazy about the phone lines, though. Do you think the Whistling Man cut them?
I'm guessing so. I don't know how the Whistling Man did it. But that doesn't matter right now. Listen, we're coming in hot, but we need your help. I know Gallows Creek isn't a big town, but if we don't know where the Whistling Man is, we can't get him. Her. That's where you come in.
What do you need?
You can count on us. What do you need?
It might be a long shot, but here goes. The Whistling Man already called up a few times. I bet she calls again. We're still a little ways out of town, so if she calls, stall her. Buy as much time as you can for us to get in.
Gotcha.
While you're talking to her, try to figure out where she is.
Gotta play the long
We'll
game.
be listening in, so once her location is known, we'll head straight there and end this nightmare.
Bet.
I'll do my best.
I know you will. Heck, I can see the headlines now. Forrest Nash's interview of a lifetime. Anyway, I'll radio the other cars and tell them the plan is a go. Hopefully the next time I see you, it'll be with our killer behind bars. Take care now.
We'll see you soon, Leslie.
Give him hell.
Oh, thank God. It sounds like this is almost over. We're nearly through this.
Let's do this thing.
Best we don't waste any time then. Let's get back on air.
You got it. Okay, Forrest, shut the music off. Bringing you back live now.
Welcome back to The Scream with me, Forrest Nash. The line is lit up, but before I get to our next caller, I just want to say, things are looking up. It's almost over. But for now, let's bring in our next caller. Evening, caller. This is Forrest Nash.
Hello, Forrest. This is John Hedges. I'm here with Casey. I wanted to give you an update on Jason.
John! Is he gonna be okay?
He's a fighter. He'll be fine.
Yes.
Got him stabilized and resting in a bed. We're preparing to move him to the hospital.
Thank you so much. If you hadn't been there, then... God, I don't even want to think about what would have happened.
Of course, Casey. We're just happy he's okay.
We love
John,
to see
Casey, you two did all the work. Tell Jason to get well soon from us, whenever he's up for it.
Well, why don't you tell him yourself?
it. Oh,
Yes, Forrest?
yeah, Jason. Looks good, bro.
We meet at last.
It's good to hear you, Jason. How are you?
Oh, well, you know. I've got a hole in my stomach, and there's a knife in my leg, but John gave me something to take the edge off. So, I might feel even better than either of you. Oh.
Jeez, bro.
Take it easy until you get to St. Gabriel's.
I will. But, before that, I needed to call you. I'm guessing the Whistling Man is still out there?
Yeah.
Yep. As far as we know, anyway.
I was worried you'd say that. God damn it.
Actually, I'm glad you called. I wanted to talk to you about what happened earlier.
Go for it.
We spoke to Roller Ricky not long after you were attacked.
You spoke to Ricky? Was he... Is he alright?
He is now.
Yeah, he's good.
He was attacked earlier, but this call came after.
Hey, guys, I'm really sorry, but there's a call on the other line. I just need to make sure we don't have another situation brewing. You fill Jason in on what happened. I'll be right back.
Sure, Peggy. Sorry, Jason, where was I? Ah, yep.
Okay.
Ricky's fine. You don't need to worry about him.
That's a relief.
He told us about George.
Sounds like everything's finally coming out now. It's been tough to hold it all in.
Sounds like you've been holding back about something awful, Jason.
I'm part of the reason my best friend is dead, Forrest. And the few who knew about it said if I ever said anything, I'd find myself in jail. For a long time. It was hell. And then the town just moved on. Like he'd never existed.
What the fuck happened?
What happened that night?
I went along with the stupid prank, that's what. Whistling night. Some of the guys on the football team had an idea for a way we could haze the newcomers. We decided to plan a party in the woods and have the whistling man crash it. It was stupid. We each had a role. I was the stabbed friend. At the party that night, I left the group for a second. Met our whistling man. Pretended to get stabbed in front of everyone. Started an almighty panic. Those screams. That was the last time I saw or heard George alive.
How did George die, Jason?
I don't know. I was playing dead. But when I heard her scream...
Ricky mentioned a girl named Bean. Is that who you mean?
Bean? Oh, yeah. I guess George did call her that. Yeah. He called her Bean. I heard her again tonight.
Bean is gone. That makes sense.
Her name was...
What? What happened? Are we still on air?
No, we're not. Seems like the power is completely gone.
How do we get it back on?
We can use the emergency generator down in the basement. Reggie picked it up a while ago in case we ever needed to do an emergency broadcast.
An emergency broadcast?
Emergency? You know, nuclear war, alien attack, broadcasting a serial killer's location to the cops so we can end this nightmare.
Fair point.
It's in the storage area in the far back corner, up on the wall. You might have spotted it earlier when you were digging around for all those tapes. It'll have a big red button. Just press that. I'll see you when you're back.
Okay, Peggy. Being a little weird, but... Alright. Cool. I hate it. She totally isn't terrifying.
Far back corner. Why is this station so big?
Is it that weird thing on the wall?
That must be it. Boom! We've got power. The whistling man. I need to warn Peggy. Peggy, are you there? Are you... Peggy! I need to get back upstairs.
Shit.
What the hell?
Oh shit. Nah, gang. Nah.
Oh no. Peggy!
Peggy?
Where'd you go?
Oh, Jesus.
No way. This can't be happening.
Holy fuck, that actually scared me. What the fuck?
A call.
Where's Peggy?
Don?
Have some patience, Forrest. It's almost the end of the night. Almost the end of the show. But it's not over just yet. Got a little time still. So let's make the most of it.
What do you mean? Make the most of it how?
Well...
Huh?
I thought we'd end tonight's Whistling Man special with a special guest. The one who started it all. Oh, let me take that out of your mouth and...
You crazy bitch! Let me go!
Welcome to the air, Mr. Teddy Gallows Jr.
Wait.
It's all gonna come out tonight, Teddy. Your daddy and his money saved you 20 years ago. But even if he crawled out of his coffin with all the money in the world...
Wait, where the hell is Teddy? How are you talking to him if you're here with me?
Because I'm not there with you, Forrest. I'm here with Teddy. And if he says where that is, well, he knows he'll get it.
Then who the fuck is here?
Then who am I looking at?
Forrest Nash, let me introduce you and all of Gallows Creek to my boy, Henry Barrow.
Holy shit.
Your son? You mean you... Wait, that he...
Yes, Forrest. He and I had a son.
Oh fuck, okay.
There were two whistling men tonight. Of course. That explains how you were always able to get around town so quickly.
How he was able to get out of the station.
That's how you escaped the secret archives
Not
in the
station,
newspaper.
the newspaper
Don't
place.
think I forgot about that, Forrest. Locking my sweet boy away like an animal.
And Murphy, he was right, wasn't he? He did fight a man.
He did. I taught my boy to never run away from a fight.
Hang on. Did you say Barrow? Then are you?
Let me just get this mask off. Damn uncomfortable thing. No wonder Mooney went crazy wearing this. There we go.
Marie Campbell? George's old girl. Oh. Well, it sure has been years since I last saw.
Yep, that's
God
about right.
Damn it.
Quiet,
Quiet
Teddy.
if I were you, Teddy.
But
I'd listen to Forrest. Everyone's gonna know now what
I gotta play the
Teddy did.
field.
He killed George that night. This night. 20 years ago.
listen to me. You
You really need to shut the hell up. She finna hurt me, dog.
Meanwhile, Forrest, I'm gonna give you the chance to talk. You're gonna help me reveal what really happened to George all those years ago.
Hell yeah.
Marie, I'll do it.
Good. Then let's talk about the night George was murdered.
Murdered? Listen,
She couldn't pause
I said
on that,
you
man.
speak when you're spoken to. Now, I know you've done some good work tonight in piecing together what happened to George 20 years ago, and that's why I want you to interview us.
I can do that.
Interview you. All right, I can do that.
Thank you. I want you to help me and Teddy tell the story, Forrest. Do a good job. And hell, you might be the only one to leave here alive.
I need to drag this out. If I can buy Leslie time to get back to Gallows Creek, and if I can find out where Marie is, then this can end. Teddy, we'll start with you. Just, talk me through what happened that night. How did it start?
how would I know? It was 20 years ago.
Brother,
you want to die, Teddy? Because if you don't start talking.
What the hell? God damn it. Okay.
Yeah, you need to stop playing games.
Our first team party was coming up. And when I saw the date it was scheduled for, I had an idea for a way we could prank the new guys.
Whistling night,
I understand
right?
that kids in Gallows Creek know tonight as Whistling Night. I'm guessing that's what you mean?
Well, we didn't have a name for it then. It was just the night that Mooney went missing. But Whistling Night is what they'd call it later.
Wait. You mean this was
the first Whistling Night?
Keep talking, Teddy.
We went up near Whistling Point. God, who was there? Me, Jason, and George, of course. But George didn't come alone. He brought Marie.
And Roller Ricky, he was there too, wasn't he?
Yes, Ricky was there too. Runner Ricky, our wide receiver. I helped him off the bottle, you know. Because I'm a decent man.
Is that so?
Yes, it is. He came apart one day. Some people do. He had some issues. Wasn't stable.
Wasn't stable?
I didn't want him to hurt his chances in life. So, I helped him keep himself together.
You were afraid he would talk about that night, weren't you?
Yep.
Keep talking.
About midway through the night, we put the prank into action.
We looked up at the trees and saw Jason there. Bloody, like he'd just been stabbed. And the Whistling Man. Screaming. George and I and Ricky.
I think if we didn't save a lot of these key players, we wouldn't have known the information.
Was in on it too. I know he was. He and Teddy were as close as anybody. Teddy must have told him the plan.
No, Ricky didn't know.
No, Marie, you're wrong. Ricky didn't know.
What?
Did you miss that part of the broadcast? I spoke to him earlier. He had no idea what was happening. He said he was as terrified as anybody. Isn't that right, Teddy? You didn't tell him, did you?
Ricky never could keep his mouth shut. If we told him, he would have given everything away.
But well...
Thank God you didn't accidentally kill fucking Ricky.
About it afterwards. He's still guilty.
It was just a stupid prank.
You don't get to say that when someone died. You mean just a prank?
How can you still say it was just a prank?
Oh, come on.
No, you deserve that.
You made George think Jason had been murdered. He thought his best friend was dead.
And so tonight you stabbed him for real?
It's the role he wanted to play.
Jason's still alive, Marie. He was with a friend. We talked her through how to stop the bleeding.
Thank
and
God.
Got him professional help just in time.
Oh. Well, shame he didn't have the good sense to die earlier. He's gonna regret that. Enough about him. Me and George took off running, but somehow we got separated in the woods. I ended up near the bottom of Whistling Point, and when I noticed George wasn't with me, I panicked. And then, I don't know how he snuck up on me, but the Whistling Man grabs me. I scream, and he starts laughing, telling me it's just a joke.
I could stall for time here.
Yes, we can. How did you feel? Now, who was it? Let's go.
How did you feel in that moment?
I felt like
there we go.
Nothing was real. I felt small and confused. And
Who's under the
Who
mask?
was under the mask, Marie? Who was the Whistling Man?
it was Chuck. Chuck Brody. laughing away. But then he stops. And he's looking up at the top of Whistling Point.
What was he looking at? Teddy, what happened next?
Nothing. I mean, it was just...
Teddy?
George fell off Whistling Point.
Why'd he fall, Teddy?
Why'd he fall?
You were up there. You were dressed as the Whistling Man too, and
I didn't push him, goddammit! I just chased him up there, and he kept backing up. When I saw he was about to go over, I reached out. That's what you saw.
you liar.
It's not my fault. He didn't know it was a joke.
What?
If he'd had any brains, he would have realized.
If you don't put the pause to him.
You bitch. No one's going to believe this. After all you did.
I believe her.
You... What?
What do you mean no one's gonna believe this? You gave a really detailed account.
Why else cover it up?
My future was at stake, Nash. You know what it's like. People like us are bred for bigger things.
Holy shit, that is a crazy fucking thing to say right now. That's a crazy fucking thing to say anyways.
And then, who knows? What happened that night was tragic. It should never have happened. But it was a mistake. It was just a stupid joke gone wrong. So my father sent Clive out to clean it up.
Jesus fucking
Why
Christ.
should a blip ruin my future?
A blip?
George was a blip?
He wasn't a blip, Marie.
His father covered it up from there. I searched for George's body all night, but
Sandra found him the next morning while out jazz running.
she found him in the river, but she lied about that to protect Teddy.
She said something about her rent going up, unless she... Teddy, did your father own Sandra Sharp's dance studio?
It's Gallows Creek, not Sharp.
This nigga is bugging right now. Is
I
that
take it that's
yes?
a yes?
Yes, okay. We own most of the town.
That's it then. Your father was going to run her out of business
This
unless
motherfucker
she lied and said she
is
found him in the reservoir
bugging.
instead of the river.
What my father did in his business dealings is nothing to do with me.
The false reports. That's why you killed Sheriff Matthews too, isn't it, Maria? Not just to get him out of the way, but...
Everyone was in on it, Forrest. Even the coroner wrote a fake report. Said George was drinking. And he just got himself into trouble. And
I saw. I'm sorry. For all it's worth, Virginia didn't have much of a choice. She had a sick sister whose treatments she couldn't afford. She played along with the gallows to save her sister's life. And her own.
even still, she should have told the truth. I did my part. I tried everything I could think of. I even went to the newspaper.
Okay,
No, that
to be
count
fair,
killed the story.
this town's pretty fucked up.
We'll take care of Maurice Russell later.
I'm not condoning her actions, but... Good through
Big through
hell.
hell, Marie. I'm sorry.
You've got no idea. Never should have started. You shouldn't have pushed my George off a cliff. You should have been punished. It's coming to a stop. At least for now. Here, where George and I first met, before he joined the football team. It was right after he shot the winning throw.
Wait a sec.
Not the roller rank. Fuck. Not the roller rink. School gym. No, it can't be the football field. It's gotta be somewhere indoors. School gym.
Gallows Creek High. In the gymnasium.
That's right, Forrest.
Thank God.
Not that it matters, but yes, we're here. Anyway, I think that about wraps up the interview with Teddy.
That's got aura.
So, Marie, where? Oh my God.
Peggy!
Teddy?
You've gotta help me.
Quiet. You'll talk more later. Now I have to talk to someone who mattered more than you ever did. Peggy. It's been so long since I've seen your face.
He's keeping his eyes on me.
Marie! Oh my God. I thought you... And here I was, thinking you'd forgot me. I'd never forget my own sister.
Sister? Peggy, what's happening? Why are you even there?
Want to explain, Peggy?
Earlier, while you were speaking to Jason, I got a call. You remember? Well, it was from Dawn. She said that my sister Marie was there that night George died, and that I should come to the gym for a reunion.
And when you walked in, you found out
that my sister is the Whistling Man.
Good to see you too, Peggy.
Why didn't you tell me any of this?
She said that it was my last chance to see my sister. I knew if I told you, you'd try to stop me or come with me when we need you on the radio. And I just...
I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry. This has to be a lot for you.
I just... What happened to you, Marie? You just disappeared one day.
Disappeared? I was thrown out, Peggy. I begged Mom and Dad to do something about what happened that night, but did they care? No. They didn't stay quiet. They only cared when they learned I'd been with George. And
you're pregnant.
Marie, I'm so sorry. I never knew.
It's not your fault. Really, it's Mom and Dad I should be seeing right now. But since they're dead and gone, well, I'll have to settle for the next best thing.
Wait.
So why you
Is that
attacking
why you went after that kid in the maze? Eugene Stein? Because his parents?
That's right. Eugene's parents were there that night, too. They got themselves killed in a bus accident. And since only their child
the Steins.
Marie, please.
Oh my God, I never even peeped
gone,
that.
Peggy. Besides, you forgot me. Just like the rest. You forgot.
Marie, Peggy never forgot about you.
Keep your mouth
shut.
shut.
Right here.
She kept a card from you. She kept it here on her desk.
What card?
The card you made me for my 8th birthday.
What does it say then?
Happy birthday, Peg. Now you're great and 8.
Oh my God, if you don't
Love
pick this
M.
up, I am so curious what happens.
Well,
Henderson police!
No! Henry! Get out of there!
Let's go!
Peggy!
We have 2 wounded, and we're in pursuit of the suspect.
Henderson police! Freeze!
Forrest!
Leslie, how's Peggy?
She's been cut pretty bad, but we're here now.
I'll be okay. God, Marie!
Hey, Zara! I need you to look after Peggy. She needs help. Now. We got here just in the nick of time.
Where's Marie?
Thank the
She
gods.
bolted right as we got here. The police are right on her heels. It won't be long now.
Yeah.
It's over, Forrest.
Well, folks, it was a long night, but we made it through together. I'm gonna head off to go check on Peggy. This has been Forrest Nash.
Signing off. You know what? I will
And
be
it's
cheesy.
been a scream.
Nice. Oh, we did it. We did it. We saved the Earth. Oh, that's such a cool ending credits.
Come in. One suspect is in custody. We've trailed the other suspect into the nearby woods.
Nice. Made it.
It's a killer frequency. I can feel my heartbeat and it's bursting out of my chest.
This game is a joy.
The radio's on and it's playing the song we love best. I can
Jeez, must be the listening man did the I will not skip that. Yeah, no, I totally understand. I totally get the puzzles. This game is really good puzzles.
Oh, it's a killer frequency.
Also, sounds like a bang. Pizza. Yeah, no. I really like this game.
Suspect cornered at the top of Whistling Point.
I think the characterization. Oh, jeez. I think the characterization of everyone is like really good, especially for like what is like clearly like an 80s inspired like time period.
Nobody else has to get hurt.
Oh no. Teddy Gallows is such a fucking asshole.
Stop! Suspect has jumped.
Oh shit.
Officer Luco, do you have a visual?
Negative.
No sign of the suspect anywhere.
Must have gotten away then. Yeah, no, there's also achievements for getting everyone killed, which I think is wild. I personally would never do that, because I am the type of person who can't pick evil things. Because it makes me feel bad. But yeah, no, this is a joy, and I think it's wonderfully tense. It has that energy of like you feel like you're in trouble. You feel like you are threatened. Something could happen to you, and it keeps that tension perfectly. Just the right amount of oh no, it really could all be Jover. But yeah, thank you for taking this little journey with me playing Killer Frequency. I think I'm gonna try and get a couple of more horror games out during November, just to, you know, keep up the vibe and, you know, try to keep those spooky feelings going. But yeah, you already know the dealio. Go outside, go drink some water, go touch some wonderful grass, go eat some good food, go talk to a friend, maybe even get a hug if you need it. And until next time, I shall catch you on the flip side. Bye.